Hey guys, so today I want to talk to you all about inviting. As you know, it is the most important vital behavior that we have. So if you are not inviting people, you are not going to find challengers and you're not going to find coaches. So very, very important to do these things. So first, I'm going to talk about inviting to our challenge groups, which are our monthly groups where we're checking in, posting our sweaty selfies, our meals, and we have those different challenges that are going on every week. My suggestion when you want to start inviting is 2 weeks before our group starts. So this gives you plenty of time to get your challengers, get them ordering a challenge pack, and having them, be able to receive that challenge pack with their shakes or their performance line before the group starts. So 2 weeks ahead of time. Well, I can say 2 weeks, 10 to 14 days before, to make sure that you have plenty of time. So if our group starts the first part of the month, then the last couple weeks of the prior month, you want to start inviting for those challenge groups. You should be talking about your challenge groups or something involving your fitness or your nutrition every single day in some way. You don't need to post a sweaty selfie every day. You don't need to talk about the workout you're doing every day, but you need to be doing some kind of call to action, which will help you get people to invite. So when it comes to your challenge groups, I suggest no less than 5 people that you're inviting every single day. My invites now, and this is just inviting, this isn't following up, this isn't connecting, I do at least 20 to 30 a day. So I'm getting a lot of people, like trying to connect to a lot of people and inviting them. So how the heck do you go about inviting, and who do you invite, right? So if you're doing those call to action posts, that's one way. You take those likes, you take anyone that comments on them. Every time you do a call to action post, you want to enter in a question and have them have some kind of way, whether it's drop an emoji below, you're ready to join me, or comment below, something like that with some statement or question, so that they can answer you in a comment. So you will invite from your likes and you will invite from your comments for your challenge group posts that you make. So those will get you your invites, starting off just initially, like the basic ones. If you have, some of your best friends or family members that you want to reach out to, always reach out to them. You can text them, you can talk to them in person, you can call. There's other things outside of social media that you can use to have people connect with you, and where you can talk about wanting them to join you. Because seriously, you guys, what we have is a gift, and if we're not talking about it, we're doing a disservice to everyone. So think about an event that you love to go to. If there's a concert coming up, I don't know, Justin Timberlake concert or Beyonce concert, you always tell your friends, oh my God, so-and-so's coming to a concert. Do you want to go with me? I'm really excited. Come join me. So why are you making that kind of the way you invite? You want to make it very simple. Hey, I have this really awesome, gift that I want to offer you. Fitness and nutrition, I'm really enjoying it. Do you want to join me? It really doesn't have to be anything too crazy, when you're starting off. So inviting from your likes, your comments. If you're using your stories, you should be talking about your challenge group or coaching every single day in your stories. No questions asked. So then people that are watching your stories, you can also invite them. Hey, I see you're watching my stories. I'm looking to have some ladies join me for my May boot camp. I say May because it's May right now. My May boot camp. Would you be interested in getting more information? Simple. And you can even add at the end, if not, totally okay. I just wanted to check in. That's it. Letting them know that you see them. They're watching you. They're watching you do your workouts. They're watching you talk about it. So come join, right? So that's an invite you can do using your Insta stories. Inviting, just make it very simple. Like, you don't want this long drawn out message because no one's gonna read it. They're gonna look at it and be like, nope, she's trying to sell me something, I'm good, I'll pass. Like, hard pass on that. So just make it simple, make it sound like you. And then sometimes, actually a lot of times now, I'll use, anyone that likes any other kind of post, whether it's a post with my family, a post with Braxton, a post about my pregnancy, like whatever it is. I take that and I kind of twist it in a way where I can use that as an invite. I make it just, again, very simple. And since I am inviting every day in my stories, I just say like, hey girl, I'm not sure if you've checked out my stories or not, but I have open enrollment for my May boot camp. All the ladies in there are loving it. Would you be interested in more information? If not, totally okay. Again, letting them know it's okay if they don't want that option. But at least you're inviting them. Because again, if they're liking your stuff, they are most likely following along with you and interested in what you're doing. Just maybe they want you to ask instead of them coming to you. Another really easy option is doing polls on your stories, whether you use Instagram or Facebook stories, using that poll option, because again, sometimes people are too afraid to reach out to you. So if you give them that option, they can click, they can answer, and that's an easy way you can message someone and say like, hey girl, I saw that you voted in my poll. Were you interested in more information? Sometimes it's a yes, sometimes they accidentally do it, which is fine. Like, don't be offended. It happens. Like, I do it myself. Like, you click on it and you're like, oh shoot, I didn't mean to answer that. So perfectly fine. So inviting to your challenge groups is a must, especially during your enrollment period, if you will, which is the 2 weeks ahead of time that we start our groups. So again, inviting from likes, comments on your posts, from people watching your stories, doing your polls, reaching out to family and close friends, and just being very excited about it and letting people know what it's doing for you, what these programs, what this nutrition, the meal plans, the shakes, what they're doing for you. People can tell. People can tell when you're happy. People can tell when you're changing your life. So you have to shout it from the rooftops. You have to let as many people know, and you have to invite as many people as you can, because again, this is a gift, and if you're not letting people know, you are doing them a serious disservice. And also, another side note, you will get a ton of no's. Tons of no's. I guarantee you I have way more no's than you because I invite so many more people. You're gonna get a lot of no's. It's fine. It's not like a no forever, it's a not right now. So don't get discouraged by those. It's okay, like let it go, and keep following up. Keep a list, follow up with those people every single month, because at some point they're going to say yes to you. They're just not ready at that moment. So don't let that discourage you. And again, writing everyone down that you're inviting so that you can keep track of those things. So I know this is a lot. I have scripts loaded on our team page, so if you need some help kind of where to get started and how to start inviting people, you can use those, and again, tweak it to make it your own. Make it sound like you, because people know if it doesn't sound like you, and it's not authentic, and we want it to be who you are. So if you have questions on inviting or kind of where to start, that's like my jam now. I'm like totally used to it. It used to be a big fear of mine, but I've gotten over it. So don't forget, invite, invite, invite. Most important thing. So get to inviting. All right. Thanks, guys.